I'm working on something else while I watch this. I probably won't be much anyway.
Alrighty. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to another Fast Friday. Tonight will be a FARC Lower Series double feature, starting with the FARC Truck Series Round 3 at the Salem Speedway. And then after that, we will move on to Super Series Round 4 at Monadnock. 31 trucks showed up at Salem, and all 31 will race. Hello, everyone. Brandon Cresta and Colin McNaught. We'll go over the starting lineup real quick. Lineups for both races, that is. Hello, NASCAR Awesome Squid 24. Whoops. That is something you were not meant to see yet, but whatever. Alright. FARC Truck Series at Salem. Damian Josel took the fast time and the 10 bonus points to go with it, but he rolled a 4 on the die, so that means the top 8 will be inverted. J. Hiram Jennings will start up front. Then he'll be followed by John Bennett, Nicholas Radcliffe, Colin McNaught, Michael McKinley, Archer Helms, Eddie Vero, and of course Damian Josel ends up in starting all the way back in 8th. So starting 9th will be Monte Carlo in the 52. 10th, Tyler Thaber, debutant winner last week at 77 Speedway. Casper Spector starts 11th. Then it will be Jafali Anamija starting 12th. Kyle Pitts, 13th. 14th, Josel Perez in car 78. Corbin Bannockburn starts 15th in the 04. Judson Tate in the 1X starts 16th. 17th, Lou Kirk, number 16. Hello, Rovanami. You're just in time for the start. 18th, Art Gordon, car 49. 19th, the 33 of Alex Radcliffe. Avery Radcliffe. Still getting used to some of these names. Flip Papadopoulos starts up in 20th. A very good qualifying effort for Papadopoulos and the Dale Clow team. Lowell Beaver, car 10, starts 21st. Dale Clow himself starts 22nd, directly behind his teammate. Rebel Denman in the 701 starts 23rd. Barry Woods diddles the clown, down in 24th. Hello, Green and Gold Games. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Buddy McInnes, car 50, starts 25th. I had to go and check his name, then I just remembered as I clicked the tab. Lenny Coltrane, car 77, starts 26th. Danny Johnson. Is that Danny Johnson? Yes, it is Danny Johnson. Starts 27th, car 99. Zach Demon, brother of Rebel Denman, starts 28th, car 707. Jefferson Washington, car 00, starts 29th. Is that Scott Jackson? Scott Jackson, car 23, starts 30th. And Derek Dudding, Dude's Pizza's fastest delivery driver, will start shotgun on the field in car number 68. Field will roll off for their pace lap in a few moments. Just to get meta here, I was running some last-minute testing at this track, and the last race before going live, I had a crash that blocked turn 3, so this should be fun. As J. Hiram Jennings leads John Bennett, R58, on the front row. And we've got some problems for Eddie Vero already on the pace lap. I'm not sure what's going on with the 4. Hopefully he'll be able to take to the track eventually, but he'll be at a huge disadvantage. But if he can stay out of the inevitable trouble, he should be fine. Green flag in the air. They duel into turn 1. J. Hiram Jennings noses out ahead of John Bennett, who gets a good run off of 2. Looks like he's going to take the early lead. Jennings gets a bump from Nicholas Radcliffe in the 32, and we appear to be relatively clean at the end of the first lap. Oh, we got a car stopped at the exit of turn 2. Buddy McInnes in the 50, and that will bring out our first caution of the night very quickly. Race back to the caution. John Bennett up front by about 5 car lengths over the 326 of J. Hiram Jennings. Archer Helms made his way up to 3rd after the start in number 53. Where did he start? 6th. A pretty good start for the 53 of Archer Helms. Unfortunately for Buddy McInnes, a poor start. How's Eddie Vero faring? Eddie Vero made it back onto the track. He is currently running 30th. He just overtook McInnes. And he and McInnes are a lap down. We got a smoker heading into the pits. Corbin Bannockburn in the 04. So Bannockburn will be our first casualty of the night. And if Buddy McInnes can get back onto the track, he will be the only casualty thus far. A clean start from everybody except for all the broken trucks. And with this restart being single file, aside from Vero and McInnes, we'll be lining up on the inside when we take the restart, as the only truck's a lap down. It'll be single file throughout, so that lends itself well to clean racing. Buddy McInnes has come back onto the track. He currently runs 31st, but he and Eddie Vero will be overtaking Corbin Bannockburn shortly. I would expect us to get the 1 to go this time around. To have a restart on lap 7. Lights are still on the pace car. I guess the 50 must have dropped a lot of fluids. He's still running. Not sure why this caution is taking so long. What is Derek Dudding's best finish this season? I do not remember. I will go pull that up. You get to see all my files. Alright, Derek Dudding. Of 2 races, his best finish is 15th in the opener at Flat Rock. Hello, Florarena Kita Satina. You may notice this is not a Walfus stream, but I hope you enjoy anyway. And I saw that Team Skull Aki picture. That was pretty amusing. Yeah, I liked it. Alright, getting the restart on lap 8. John Bennett still the leader. J. Hiram Jennings, 326 in 2nd. Archer Helms 3rd. Nicholas Radcliffe 4th. And fast qualifier Damian Josel has made his way up to 5th. Eddie Vero and Buddy McInnes are the only trucks a lap down. Green flag back in the air. Buddy McInnes falling way behind. Oh, he's going to be a problem for some of these leaders. Casper Spector looks like almost got stuck behind him. Eddie Vero challenging the 58 to try to get his lap back. We'll see how that works out. Got some action towards the back. Scott Jackson's just hit the wall. Not the best of strategies, but worth a try anyway. Battle for second, Archer Helms versus J. Hiram Jennings. The inside is very tough to pass. But Archer Helms is trying. Oh, and now he's come under attack from Radcliffe in the 32. Can Radcliffe have anything for the 326? Turns 3 and 4 here at Salem were repaved just a few years ago. But these trucks are still finding it hard to pass, even with the added grip. Leaders are hitting lap traffic now. A lot of it. That's the nature of FARC racing. A wide separation between the haves and the have-nots mean that we'll be lapping people about 5 laps into a run. Oh! There's a stopped truck on the inside, and Bennett just hit him. I think that was Josel Perez in the 78 who was stopped on the apron. He completely missed it as we were focusing on Bennett's battle with the lap traffic, and he clipped him. Definitely made contact with the 78, and that has given the lead over to J. Hiram Jennings, who started on pole after the invert. Bennett's gonna have to pull into the pits for that, so he remained untouched in these first 15 laps, but then he touched someone else. Always love the baby kitties, Flora Reina. All right, I'm gonna take a look at the 78. Oh, he got ran over. He got run over by the 1X of Judson Tate for the 13th spot. Oh, he couldn't get it going. Got stuck on the transition between the apron and the banking. Not a whole lot of options. Ooh, Bennett almost nudged him loose. But, he's gonna need some help getting out of there. Skipping ahead to real time, Perez into the pits. I don't know if this is his first or second trip down. Oh, you just see on the scoreboards, John Bennett has gone out. Led every lap up to that point. And then just didn't see the 78 in time to move out of the way. Thank you for the sharp eye, Green and Gold Games. Eddie Vero has made it back onto the lead lap. Got past the 58 with his problems, and took the caution ahead of the leaders. So Eddie Vero, after having some sort of problem on the pace lap, has fought his way back onto the lead lap. And we'll see if he can make his way through the field. Colin McNaught chatting from the cockpit of his 71 truck tonight. He tells us that he clipped Perez as well. Let's see, Mr. McNaught, are you still on the track? Yes, you are. Running in the 6th spot. Good luck, buddy. I can't say I approve of chatting and driving, but if you're doing it during the caution laps, I guess it's fine. Just don't let the officials see your phone.
It's FARC trucks. I'm sure they won't be attentive enough to notice.
All right, getting set for the restart on lap number 20, halfway home. Jennings takes the restart. Radcliffe breathing down his neck on his bumper. Helms ran over the both of them, and we got a pile up on the backstretch. Oh my God. Oh, the humanity. One truck upside down. Well, that escalated quickly. I'm sorry, I just trying to get my bearings. That was a lot of chaos in a short amount of time. But when all the dust settled, Nicholas Radcliffe has ended up in the lead. Let's have a look. So it looks like Helms got into the back of the 32. That just shoved them both into the wall. J. Hiram Jennings goes around. And everybody just piles in. Michael McKinley got a piece of that. Washington in the 00. Helms looked to be right in the middle of all of that. 16, the 06, 420. Eddie Vero gets a big chunk of that after getting back onto the lead lap.
That's disappointing.
And it was the 326 of Jennings, as well as the 10 of Lowell Beaver. It got upside down.
A lot of trucks that probably don't need to be wrecked like that.
But it's okay. FARC employs a team of wizards that magically fixes everybody's cars for free.
Oh, that's useful then.
Alright, was Tyler Thaber involved? Yes, he was. He's back on the track in 14th place and missing his hood. Archer Helms back on the track as well. So Lenny Coltrane, Lowell Beaver, Jefferson and Jefferson Washington are the only retirements from that wreck. J. Hiram Jennings got upside down, but they got that truck rolled back over. He's back on the track. Jennings is being shown one lap down at the moment. Yeah, she did see the grunt achy pick. She liked it. Alright, getting set for the restart. We'll have 15 laps to go. What else will transpire in these 15 laps? Race cars off. Green flag back in the air. Nicholas Radcliffe has a bit of damage, but that doesn't affect his getaway. Meanwhile, we got lapped cars holding up the field. Derek Dudding and Danny Johnson holding up third place. Colin McNaught.
Oh dear.
Oh, flagman at the pits threw up the red flag. We got another caution. Few cars slow in turn 3. Monte Carlo and Rebel Denman. To see what happened to them. Oh, Archer Helms getting into another one. He's all over the back of the 701 off of turn 2. Puts him into the wall and then just turns him around in front of his brother.
They even have matching lack of hoods on their truck.
Twinsies. Top 3 are still Nicholas Radcliffe, Damian Josel, fast qualifier, and Colin McNaught. 4th is Jafali Anamiha. 5th is the 49 of Art Gordon. Judson Tate, the 1X, is 6th. Avery Radcliffe has picked his way through all the carnage and made his way up to 7th. Very good effort for the 33 teammate. I believe cousin to Nicholas Radcliffe, your race leader, Flip Papadopoulos, and Diddles the Clown. Have likewise gotten through all the trouble, put themselves up in 8th and 9th respectively, and Kyle Pitts rounds out your top 10. And you are correct, Green and Gold Games. The next restart will be single file. Will be under 10 laps to go. So all the lapped cars that had previously lined up on the inside will now be mixed in with everybody else. Should be fun. Gonna get the green with 9 laps to go. Dudding's about to be turned into putting on this restart.
Oh dear.
Low Broken Gaming Network. In time to catch the last 9 laps of the truck race. Green flag back out. Good jump from Radcliffe. Predictably, Derek Dudding holds everybody up. Huge disadvantage for the 71. Got more contact towards the back. Green flag still out. Even with all these slow cars mixed in with the fast ones. You get away with it for 2 green flag laps now. 7 to go. I just heard some contact. And Flip Papadopoulos has gone around on the front stretch. Ooh, look out. And everybody's come to a stop on the backstretch. Not Not sure why. I'm sorry, that's Dale Clow in the 06. Got turned into a wall. Now he got into the back of Buddy McInnes, the 50. Swept back across the bumper of the 78. Just got upside down. Now he's in the pits. I just had something come up. I'm gonna have to call the stream after the truck race here. We'll pick up the late model race sometime very soon. Probably won't be... It'll probably be well before next Friday. May or may not have a one-lap shootout. So 4 laps to go. Let's see when the officials decide to give us the green again, if we're getting another restart. Top 5 will all be lined up together if we do get a restart. Nicholas Radcliffe up front, Damian Josel trying to make his way back up through the field after starting 8th, thanks to the invert. Colin McNaught sits 3rd, Valiana Miha 4th, and Judson Tate in the 1X rounding out the top 5. Derek Dudding sits in between him and 6th place Art Gordon. We'll be getting a one-lap shootout indeed. We'll see how this plays out. Nicholas Radcliffe was Michael McKinley's main rival during last year's season. Finished 2nd in points to him, I believe. Was the only one who could really consistently keep up with him. McKinley won 4 races last year, but tonight he sits 11th. Not much of a chance of anything good, but he has survived, and that's more than some of these guys can say. Green and white flags come out together. Radcliffe and Jocelyn get away. Cavalli comes after McNaught for 3rd. Nicholas Radcliffe remains unchallenged during this shootout. He will win. Damian Josel 2nd. Colin McNaught keeps 3rd, holding off Valiana Miha. Judson Tate finishes 5th. Alright, all the cars have crossed the finish line. We have our official results. So Nicholas Radcliffe, Damian Josel, Colin McNaught, Jafaliana Miha 4th, Judson Tate 5th, Art Gordon 6th, Tyler Thaber 2nd, Avery Radcliffe 8th, Jasper Spector 9th, Michael McKinley got around Flip Papadopoulos on the final lap to round out the top 10, Papadopoulos 11th, Monte Carlo 12th, and Barry Woods was the last car to finish on the lead lap. 24 cars finished the race. Buddy McInnes was the last of them finish 2 laps down. Sure to save the replay and results. Alright, thank you for the kind words, Brandon. I will indeed be calling it here. So we will pick up with the FARC Super Series at Monadnock Speedway in Winchester, New Hampshire, at a future date very soon. In the meantime, this race will go up on the EFR forums along with results and point standings when I get around to calculating those. So until next time, good night. It's been a fun, but albeit short stream.